Hey, thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. Much appreciated.
How's everybody feel after that message? A little better?
Invigorated.
Invigorating. Good.
And I was telling you, start speaking from the Spirit.
Yeah, it kind of kicks it up a notch, doesn't it?
But it's good.
Yep.
It's powerful.
Thanks for bearing with me while I move into that space. Okay, so let's do a guided meditation today. Trying to decide where we're going. I keep seeing stars, so we may go out in the universe. Okay. Let's start by you can go with this, or you can go with that. Go with this, you can go with that. Okay, so let's do this. Could you put your hands over your heart space for just a minute? And just recenter into that heartfelt state of being, your heart of hearts. This is not whether you feel like it or whether you're feeling emotionally happy or sad. This is about your heart of hearts. That is the root of your intent. And now take a hand and put one on your forehead. And this links your heart and your mind, allowing you to recognize that they work together or in opposition, your choice. And now both hands up on your lap, being ready to receive. Deep breath in and exhale. Bringing your attention down to the bottoms of your feet. There's energy portals there. As you're mindful of them, they open. And as they open, denser energy of fear and worry and anxiety and all of those things that we had talked about earlier, they can just fall away from you. Let them fall deeply into the earth. The heat of the core of the earth neutralizes any of that energy, and it can bubble back to the surface to be usable energy. So you can let it go. You're not hurting anything. Sometimes those of us who have that compassionate heart don't want to hurt anyone or hurt anything, so we hang on to those fears and anxiety because we don't want to dismiss them, because you don't want other people to feel that. You're not. You're letting the earth receive that and transform that. And it's okay, well and good to do that. Now as that process continues, bring your attention to the top of your head. There's an energy portal there. This portal is always open. It's always connected to Divine Source. Always. However, it can get really restricted and clogged by the mental chatter. So as you have cleared some of that mental chatter and allowed your mind to calmly move into that state of awareness, an awakened state of mind, even more of that mental chatter can just fall away and just falls through your body out the bottoms of your feet. And as that falls away, you can allow this portal to open even more that connects you to Divine Source. As that portal opens even more, connect in with one of the portals between you and Divine Source. There's many. They're not here as a block, but they're here as an amplification that will amplify a specific energetic structure from Divine Source that you could use right now. Sometimes those portals have a color, and that exemplifies the vibration that is coming from Divine Source that is specific to your needs right now. Perhaps it is sparkling, just bright sparkling light. Perhaps it's white, or blue, or green, or red, or yellow, or orange, purple, gold, silver, or any other imaginable color that comes to you. Know that you'll tap into what is right for you now, because you're being asked, you're being gifted with just the right energy for you now. It's a gift. And you get to receive it. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to do something special. Just receive. It's a gift because you are beloved. And as you tap into that energy, whatever energy portal it is, this amplifies that energy gifted to you, and it pours it into the top of your head. And it allows that energy to go through your entire mind. So your mind, your awareness, the primal mind, the conscious mind, your subconscious mind is all being bathed in this light right now in your behalf. To grant you healing, to grant you comfort, to grant you encouragement. And the more of this light that you allow in, the more of those other thought patterns dissipate and or fall out the bottoms of your feet. Letting more and more love and light touch your discernment centers that are above your eyebrows. If we perceive our life as being unpleasant and unhappy, it's because our discernment centers are programmed to do that for us. Programmed only because we are attempting to keep ourselves safe. That doesn't keep us safe, and you can release that. You might want to take your hands and just sweep across the forehead and let that go. You can move into a state of being where you are open to a new level of discernment. Letting more and more love and light touch your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your throat, down into your shoulders. Might want to roll our shoulders when we get all stressed out like that. We carry all that energy in our shoulders. So that fear that's locked in our shoulders gets dissipated, and more of this loving light takes its place. Let that loving energy flow into your arms and into your hands. You may feel a tingling in your palms. This is energy ready for you to use in whatever way you choose. It's being gifted to you. Letting more of that love and light fill your torso. Let it touch every organ, every system, every tissue, every fiber, every cell, down into your cells, down into your DNA. Moving your DNA into a place of courage and strength, knowing that you are beloved. Letting more and more of this love and light pour through your body, down your legs, down your knees, down your calves, into your feet. And then, like being a vessel or a conduit of light, let that light shine through your being. And with your willingness and your love, allow that light to enter into this physical plane of earth. And whatever else you do today, this is a worthy thing. What a blessing to anchor this living light of love into this time and space. And now gently, gently, gently close the bottoms of your feet, and you're a vessel of light. So your physical form is filling with this light, and it's spilling out into your aura, your energy field. Sometimes we collect things, excuse me, sometimes we collect clutter, other people's worries, other people's fears, other people's traumas. Let this light just burn that off. So you are safe in the light of love. Deep breath in and exhale, and really allow yourself to feel safe. Now from this place of safety, allow yourself to move to a beautiful evening, maybe a summer night, out in the open space where there's no city lights to disturb your view. And you can see the stars above you. Beautiful. The vastness of space. Within the vastness of space, love exists. It was created out of delight. It was created out of love. And by being the observer of this night sky, you can access all that energy, all that love, as an expression of connection between you and spirit. Between each stars is a vast space. But that space isn't empty. It's actually full of energy. It's full of this compassionate energy, this beloved energy. And by being the observer of it in your mind's eye, by creating this imagery in your imagination, you access this energy. Take a deep breath and draw that into your physical form. And on the exhale, release anything that is not in alignment with this love, this destiny, this purposefulness. Breathing it in again and exhaling it out, anything that is not in alignment with that. Now we're going to breathe that in again, but we're going to do it differently this time. Let me set you up for this. This time when we breathe that energy in, you're going to draw it in through your aura. You're going to draw it in through your body and focus it in your heart space. And then on the exhale, you're going to send it out into the world. So breathing in, filling your aura, filling your body, filling your heart space, and exhale, send it out into the world. Earlier we anchored it, now we're sending it. Breathe it in again, and exhale, send that out. One more deep breath in, and send it out. This world can use a lot more love. And however you manifest this love in action in your life, you have already started the pace by sending out this love through your heart space. You're already opening doors for that. And now as you're standing in this expanse of the night sky, you see a shooting star. And as the shooting star dashes by, a little something drops out of its tail and lands right in front of you. A symbolic object or a feeling or a thought. Reach out. It's not hot. It's just been delivered to you using a shooting star, a comet, meteorite. Allow yourself to receive that. This is a symbolic object or a word or a thought or a feeling that will help you right now stepping into your destiny more fully. Even if you don't understand what that might be. receive it with gratitude. And from that sense of gratitude, allow yourself to create a word or thought or a feeling or some symbolic object as a form of gratitude. And leave your gratitude here. As a token of your willingness to step into a greater sense of yourself, a greater sense of awareness, and a clearer sense of your destiny and your connection to spirit in that journey. As you have received your gift and you've given a gift, it's time for us to find our way back from this night sky, back into the here and now, back into the divine fellowship, fully back into your body, refreshed and revitalized. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. And does anyone have a question or comment about their guided meditation at this point? You do? All right.
I received a scepter with beautiful stones and precious gems and gold, about 2 feet. And I have no idea what that was about. First, I thought it was, when it was coming through the sky to me, that it was a crutch, or it was what's the thing you have? Then you walk with the
Staff? A stick?
staff.
Yeah, walking
yes,
stick.
a walking stick.
Yeah.
But it came out as a scepter.
All right. So what this means for you is that you've been gifted with a new level of authority, self-authority, self-directiveness.
Okay.
So as you choose your destiny, as you choose where you want to be, where you want to go, you have the power to fulfill that.
Okay, thank you.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. And your whole presentation today is our life right now.
I love it when they just show up and give us what we need.
That's
right when we need it.
It happens every
Anybody
week.
else that feel like this is right where you need to be? Yeah.
I received a glowing ball in the shape of a star.
Oh, cool. Okay. So may I ask what you gave back?
My utter gratitude for the gift itself,
Okay.
which I don't know what it is, but
So can I tell you? Can I tell you? What I'm getting on that for you is this is a lost piece of yourself that may have disassociated from you because of past trauma. And now it's being gifted back to you in all of its glory, all of its brightness, and now it can really shine safely because you are in a place where you're safe with all aspects of yourself. Does that feel right to you?
I love it.
All right. She loves it. All right. Over here? Did you? Where do we need to go? I'll let you deal with that. I'm in another world right now.
Well, I got the star too. So, yeah.
Cool.
Mine was a kind of something to hold, a 5-point star. But then I gave, so I appreciate what you said to her. I gave back a 6-pointed star.
Oh, okay. So a 5-pointed star often is used for protection. Even like a pentacle, that's often used as protection. Our military, or our non-military, our police force often will have a 5-pointed star, or they used to. The 6-pointed star is as above, so below. It's 2 triangles, as above, so below.
Okay.
So this is your willingness to trust and entrust divine source and being able to mirror that expression of love and light that you know to be true.
Wow.
Does
cool.
that feel right to you?
Yeah, because I felt something, it had to do with something about reflecting love, and you just said that.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. See, you intuitively knew, I just had the words that kind of filled in the blanks.
Yeah.
So how does it feel about receiving a piece of you that ring true for you as well?
Yes.
Yeah, so big healing. These are really big things. So you'll find a new level of awareness and purposefulness in that, and strength in that, yeah.
I'm getting fighting star.
A fighting star, woo.
No, I mean, that's what I'd seen for her. It was the ability to protect herself.
You're trying to
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for
Thank
sharing
you.
that, you guys, so far.
Who
Anybody
is
else?
Here, take it over. Hi.
We're working our way back to you, Dan.
When you told me to envision a portal, usually I've seen them, but this time it was like this giant thing that, yeah, it was a circle that might have resembled a portal, but it almost looked like I had walked up to an ancient ruin and it was all these stones and it started rotating in front of me like it was going into position to open. And I stuck my hand on the dot and the whole thing just disintegrated. There was a dot in the center, but all the markings on it were either elder runes, and then there was like other languages encrusted that I didn't recognize as it kept going towards the center. I walked in, there was a beam of light coming down. I walk into the light disappears, I become the light. I keep hearing, I am light, I am light.
Wonderful.
And then as I'm standing there, I see Maiden Mother Crone, and I see myself step into Mother and the Crone coming to me, and she's blessing me with all the love energy. Everything coming around me in this womb that I went into, and it was like a fuchsia red, and then it turned to like this wine purple color, like all the energy that she was putting around me. And then you told me to go outside to the stars, and I burst into
I didn't tell you
blue.
to do that, but go ahead.
You said something about going
You heard that, but-
outside and then looking at the stars.
Yeah.
And I went to look at the stars, and I burst into blue flames, and I was floating on a lotus in the water the whole time, staring at the stars.
Cool.
And I got a white and brown spotted feather, and it, like, the star shot across, and then a bird flew across, and the feather fell from the bird.
All right. So the portal that you're talking about here is access to another dimension. So I've done interdimensional shift workshops in the past. You just had one spontaneously. So there's energy that you're accessing that you have not had access to in this life, in this time. So now you have a higher level of a connection here that will bless you in that journey. The white spotted, or the brown spotted feather sounds like a hawk to me. Is that right, Dan? Is that a hawk?
Yes.
Hawks have the ability, their symbolic energy is of seeing a far way off. So your spiritual sight and insight is going to be enhanced as a result of this interdimensional journey that you just had. So very cool. Thank you for sharing that. Good job.
This is for Sandra. The golden scepter and the jewels, each of those jewels are the precious elements that make up who you are. And it's the combination of those precious elements, the richness, the earnestness, the innocence, and all of those kinds of things that make up who you are, that presents your authority to the world.
Wow. Do you have anything to say about that?
Wow.
That pretty much says it all, doesn't it? Thank you, Dan. That's beautiful. I feel the truth of that. Wonderful. That sounds to me like it might be an affirmation for you to create for yourself. Anything else I'm forgetting to say or do or be? Oneness blessing after services. All right, and we'll meet in the back of in the kids' room. Mr. Phil, hast thou a closing song, my beloved?
Well, of course I do.
Of course you do.
There is a Dream by
There is a
Deneen.
dream.